Good morning from Encinitas. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Max Wettstein with Destination Health Plus. And this morning, I'm still in my pajamas. I'm going to show you what I do and my wife. I'll show you what we do every morning. This is my morning tonic. We're not the only ones. We did not invent this. A lot of people who practice alternative medicine or just want to be healthy do this. Basically, it's just warm water with half a lemon, and then you can add whatever you want. And each one of these has a different purpose. So we start with a glass of warm water, warmer than lukewarm, but definitely not something you have to sip, not as hot as tea. Add half the fresh lemon. What we're trying to do here is alkalize our system. What does that mean? You have acidic and you have alkaline on the pH scale. Well, all processed foods, all animal-based foods become acidic in the body. All illness thrives in an acidic environment. Our blood has a slight shift into the alkaline scale. I think it's our blood pH is about 7.35. Don't quote me. So we don't want our to become systemically acidic. Coffee, any animal products, all refined foods, all leave an acidic effect in the body. That's why it's good to start your day with an alkalinizing effect. And that is the whole purpose of this drink. Also to get the stomach of your stomach's pH correct. And this is also going to stimulate your GI tract. And everybody knows that's a good way to start the day off, right? Okay, so you start off with a glass of warm water, clean filtered water. Water is the most universal solvent, organic. And if you heat it up, just make it a little bit more warm than lukewarm. It makes it a better solvent. Things will dissolve easier. So, I'm going to go ahead and... Now if it's too hot, you're going to have to add some other water in there to cool it down. I think that's kind of hot. You just want the water to be kind of lukewarm. Okay? And then the main ingredient is the lemon. A lot of people, this is all they do. Now what the lemon is doing is it's going to have an alkaline effect, and that's what we're trying to do with this drink. Just alkalize our system, kick off the day that way. So you squeeze half the fresh lemon in there. Now I know what you're thinking right now. The lemon has an acid pH if you test it, and that's true. And that's one of the benefits. You drink the lemon and it helps balance the pH to the correct pH in your stomach, especially for those people who are a little bit older and don't produce as much stomach acid. So even though the lemon is acidic, it can help adjust your pH for better digestion. However, because of the mineral content of the lemon, it leaves an alkaline ash, or has an overall alkaline effect in the body. Okay, so there we go. Now, everybody, this is the base. Water and half a lemon. You can stop right there if you want. But we have all these other options. Now, I'm not really a big believer in doing a lot of cleanses or detoxes. Occasionally I do, and this can be part of your cleansing or detox plan. But be sure that you don't use cleansing or detoxing strategies for weight loss. Just use them to help cleanse yourself. So I like to add in a little bit of chlorophyll. This is from Nature's Sunshine. Chlorophyll is very cleansing, and its molecule is chemically similar to human blood. So, and it's just very, very cleansing. Now this is also a good time to take in any supplements that you need to kickstart your day with on an empty stomach. So what I do is I drink this drink 30 minutes before I eat breakfast. You can go ahead and start drinking your coffee right afterwards, but it's a good time to take in any supplements that say take on an empty stomach, because this is before breakfast, right when you wake up. Okay, here's the other thing that a lot of people in health food circles and alternative medicine and holistic health practitioners like. Apple-cider vinegar, raw. It's got to be raw because that's where all the alleged good stuff is. Now, again, this is actually acidic in nature. It's diluted, but it has an alkaline effect in the body overall. And the acid in it, malic acid, helps dissolve uric acid deposits in your body. Some people also say it's full of potassium and other minerals. It does have enzymes. You basically start with apples, they add yeast and sugar, it turns into alcohol, then the alcohol is further processed into vinegar, but it's got to be raw. Now everything you find when you research this is all anecdotal. You know, there's no true science behind it, to be honest, but people have been using it for literally thousands of years and swear by it. And you're certainly not going to hurt yourself. If you drink it straight without diluting it, you could damage your esophagus, the lining of your esophagus. So do not do that. You must dilute it, okay? Or put it on your salad or whatever. So 1 teaspoon goes into this. So far we got water, half a lemon, and chlorophyll. 1 teaspoon. Shake it. Shake it though to get all the good stuff. All the deposits at the bottom that you think looks gross. That's where all the vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and content is. Okay, moving on. A lot of people like to put honey. Okay? This is mostly for flavor, but honey is a miracle food made by the bees. Again, the warm water makes it a better solvent, so it will dissolve better. Just a squirt of honey, a teaspoon of honey. Okay, here you go. If you're interested in turning this into a gallbladder flush drink, you can add in a tablespoon of olive oil. On an empty stomach, after you've fasted all night, the olive oil will cause the gallbladder to flush all its bile, and hopefully you can pull some stones out of there, any other deposits if you have any. Because the gallbladder is where you store the bile, which the body uses to digest fat. So again, you can add a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm not going to do that. Glutamine, the most abundant amino acid in the human body, huge immune system booster. Go ahead and put a teaspoon in, stirs right up, and it's tasteless. Don't be afraid of it. Here's a good time to add your greens powder, just a teaspoon. And another popular sweetener if you want to enhance the taste, big right now, low glycemic index, agave nectar. However, honey is more nutritious. Okay, garlic. Okay, now this is where it gets to be more about health and less about taste. A lot of people squish up a clove of garlic, raw, and put it in there. Boost the immune system, cleansing. Some people grind up ginger root. We're not going to do that today. Now again, this is a good time while you're drinking this down to take any supplements that you take that say take on an empty stomach or 30 minutes before breakfast because your stomach is empty right now. You can mix in a cleanse packet. This one's from Nature's Sunshine. I'm not going to do that. Here's what I'm drinking right now. About 8 ounces of warm water, not as hot as tea, but warmer than lukewarm. A half a lemon, 5 drops of liquid chlorophyll, 1 teaspoon of raw apple-cider vinegar, and that's what I'm going to do this morning. Okay, but these are all options if you want to make it more cleansing, more detoxing, or if you are going to do a fast, you're definitely going to want to add in some honey or agave nectar, or maybe even some raw maple syrup. Here's to good health, and 30 minutes after this I'm going to eat my breakfast. You can go ahead and get the coffee going though while you're waiting for this. So, cheers. Here's to our health. You don't have to slam it down, just sip it and enjoy it. Again, I'm Max Wettstein with Destination Health Plus.